morning, friends and family. It is Wednesday, May the 19th, about 6:40 a.m. Just passed through Austin, Texas, on the way to Houston, Texas, and then on down to Florida. So yeah, it's been a couple days. We picked this load up in California, was it Sunday? And headed down through Phoenix and then through El Paso, where shortly after El Paso, Alex and I switched off and I started to drive, and there was no AC. And it was like 7 in the morning and 78 degrees, and it was not going to work for me. So I called our roadside breakdown hotline to find out, do I need to, what I should do. Because at that point I was about 100 miles past El Paso, which was the closest terminal. The next terminal would have been Lancaster, which is on the other side of Texas, and it takes us at least 14 hours to get through Texas. So I knew it was going to be a full day. And they said that we had to go to a terminal for that issue. So I then called and talked to my driver leader, and she routed us back. So actually I was about Van Horn. So she routed us back through Van Horn back to El Paso to the terminal. We got to the terminal. There was only 2 people working. There was about 6 trucks. They weren't going to get to us that day, so we ended up going over and getting a hotel room. And then they got us up and running about, I want to say 2:30. But by that point, Alex was 3 hours shy of doing a 34-hour reset. And I was like 7 or 8 hours shy. So it didn't make sense for me to jump on there and start driving, and then Alex get a reset and I didn't. So what we did is we went ahead and Alex took a nap for 3 hours. And I just I watched a movie on Netflix, really good movie, Homefront. It's really good on Netflix. Watch it. It's amazing. It was good. And then I started watching one of the series, and I can't think of what it is off the top of my head right now. And then got him up and went over, hooked to the trailer, and then got him started. So we got a reset. So it's okay. That way we didn't have to sit around in Florida to do a reset. Because the area that we're going to didn't look like there was a whole lot. And at least we got to do it in a hotel instead of doing it in the back of the truck. So, we got this spread out. There was a Mexican food buffet that was right next door to the hotel. So good. It was so good. We ate there twice. And just slept. Just, kind of rested up a little bit, which was good because we needed it. But anyways, so so we got on the road. Alex drove last night, and then we switched over. I've been driving, let me see, about an hour and 15 minutes. So just got through Austin, and then figured, okay, now that I'm out of the heavy morning traffic, I would jump on here and give you guys an update, so you wouldn't think we fell off the face of the earth. So yeah, we're here. We're good. So some cool other exciting news is we are going to be coming up next month. I think it's whatever the date is on Monday through that Friday. I think it's the 15th through the 20th or something like that. We're going to do our home time, which I forgot to do something. So Alex is going to Mexico. He's getting to go see his family and his mom. I'm staying because Mexico isn't in the same situation that we're in as far as more people being vaccinated. They still are kind of a little out of control on their... So, and I think the border is still closed. And so really, unless, since Alex is a citizen, he can get back and forth. I probably could, but it just makes it easier. So we're going to be buying his ticket. So the plan is we will be getting into Vegas on Monday. I believe it's the 15th. I got to look at the calendar, but I think it's that Monday. And then Tuesday he will fly out. So we're given an extra day for us to get into town and make sure we're there before his flight, because sometimes they don't get us there right away. So we ask for it a day in advance to make sure. And the reason why we're doing Vegas instead of Phoenix. So from Vegas, the flight non-stop round trip Vegas to Monterrey, where Alex is from, and back, $345. All right, plus taxes, so less than $450 probably. Okay. Phoenix was the cheapest one, was $1,200 with a one-stop. Oh, so the flight from Vegas is 5 hours, 5 hours and 21 minutes, and he'll be where his destination. Phoenix was $1,200 with one stop and a layover. It was going to take him 21 hours to get to his destination. So not only was it 3 times as much money, but it was going to take 1 full day to travel. When we only get 3 or 4 days anyhow, it's important to be able to maximize the time that we have. So for him, it's really good because now we're going to be in Vegas. He'll jump on that plane. He'll get to Monterrey in like less than 6 hours, Monterrey. And then he will fly back that Friday. And then we will get on the truck on Saturday morning and start out from Vegas. So what that means is that I'm going to be hanging out in Vegas from that Monday through that Friday evening, Saturday morning when we head back out. I asked a couple folks if they would be interested in coming out. One couple is going to check on it. I still need to call a couple other folks, just kind of see, hey, what's going on. I mean, I can do it. I go and buy that little scooter, you know, the old guy scooter. I go and jump on that, up and down. There's plenty of places to stop and eat. Me, I'll probably just go out and park myself out and watch people, because I'm a people watcher, and I love to sit out on the strip and just watch people. I don't really gamble. I'm not really gonna want to pay a bunch of money to go see a show, but what we will actually be cheaper, because if we were in Phoenix, I'd have to stay in the hotel anyhow. It'll end up being cheaper for me to stay in Vegas and send him to the airport through Vegas than if we went to Phoenix and I was in Phoenix for that week and he was flying out. So yeah, so okay, I'll sit in Vegas. The only thing is my friends aren't there, where you know, we'll see. That's why I'm trying to check, see if anybody is available and would like to take a little vacay, even part of the time, even, you know, if it's a couple days or something, to kind of hang out. If not, it's all good. I will definitely hang out myself. There's plenty to do, and so yeah, so that's what's going on for next month. And then in July, we are looking at doing our home time in Missouri. Worst time to go to Missouri. Worst time for weather and humidity, but it's okay. We're gonna go. We're gonna celebrate my brother and Aaron's birthday. both their birthday in July. Have a nice barbecue at the Van O's house. Brad and Ashley, we haven't seen in forever. We're going to try to make it up for the barbecue. So it'll be a really nice time there too. So that's kind of what the plans are so far. We don't have anything else planned beyond that. At some point between now and the beginning of July, we need to get back through Phoenix because we need to get our DOT physical done, because we both have our DOT physical that expires like the second week in July 9th and July 11th, I think, is one of us is 9th, one of us is the 11th. So that's will be coming through, and we do that right there at the Swift. We go right into the clinic at the Swift and have them do the DOT physical for us. Let me see. Really, that's about it. That's our update for now. So I will update you again in the morning. That's it. The only other thing I'm kind of thinking about is I've been hearing a lot of weather down here in the south with flooding. We're actually, according to the NOAA app, we're in a flash flood watch area. We have not run into any rain, but I see Houston right now has a lot of rain, a lot of rain right now. And I see a lot of heavy clouds going the direction we're headed. So I'm sure we're going to run into some rain at some point. And I'm okay with rain, as long as it's not flooding. But yeah, the rain doesn't bother me. In fact, it'll help clean off my windshield, because Alex hit some really juicy moths last night. I mean, it was bad. The windshield, and he didn't want to turn on the wipers because the moths are so greasy they streak up the window. So when we switched out, we were on this little tiny road in Texas, the Texas highway. It wasn't like the Interstate 10. I don't know, at some point his navigation pulled him off the 10. I don't know why. But so we stopped at a Valero, and it was a 2-lane diesel fuel aisle, and they had no window washer thingies there. So I told him, I said, I can't drive with it looking like that. I mean, really, it was hard to see out the window. So I had to do the washers, and it did pretty good. I mean, there's still some big, chunky, juicy areas, but it's visible. I can actually see now. So until we get somewhere that has the long-handled window scrubber and squeegee, this is how I'm driving. So anyways, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. My mind just slipped on out. I haven't had my caffeine. We're out of caffeine drinks, and like I said, we are not around the truck stop until we get through Houston, which by then I might as well just wait until a fuel, because we're fueling right into Louisiana. So I might as well just go ahead and just wait until we fuel to stop and get something. But yeah, so my mind's a little foggy. It needs its caffeine in the morning. But anyways, well, I hope you all have a great day today. We're almost the weekend. Numbers are looking great as far as the vaccine, from what I'm hearing on the news. More and more states are dropping mask mandates, which is good, because it shows that we're actually getting to the point where we can start living a little bit more normally. I just hope that people still are responsible, because we still have a lot of folks that are not vaxxed. We still have a lot of children that are not vaxxed. And just be responsible. Just, I know it feels great not having the mask on. I felt like I was walking around with no pants on when I didn't have a mask on. But I will say that we will continue to use masks when we're around crowds and indoors. Yeah, I know people look at us like we're crazy. Why are you still wearing that? But it's because it's for my safety and other safety, and to try to be the responsible person to model behavior that we really should still be practicing. And you know what? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt me to have a mask on. It doesn't hurt Alex to have a mask on. We both feel the same. We both would rather wear the mask and be safe, because even though we cannot get the we have a very small chance of getting it, we could still be a carrier, and I would feel terrible if I pulled that into somebody. So I will continue to follow the CDC guidelines, which right now is if you have a mask, or if you're outside, mask isn't required. If you're indoors, a mask is not required unless you're in an enclosed space area like a theater or something like that. Then you should wear your mask. They've decreased the distance with a mask to 3 feet. Without a mask, 6 feet. Yeah. And then, of course, businesses do have the right to ask you to wear a mask. If that's their policy, that's their policy. And all these Karens and Kevins are so upset because they have to wear a mask. I'm sorry, you don't walk into a store without shoes on, without a shirt on. No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. I'm seeing a lot of these signs around. So, just be respectful. I mean, I see places that say no backpacks. You have to leave your backpack at the counter. Is that infringing on your rights? Hey, if that's the company's requirement for you to shop in their establishment, their private establishment, you have nothing to say, because if you don't like it, don't shop there. I feel the same way with the mask. If you don't like that, then don't shop there, or do curbside pickup, or do delivery, something like that. So anyways, all right, enough of my rambling. Love y'all. Be careful, take care, be responsible, wash those hands, mask up, socially distance, and get your vax if you can. Love y'all, take care.